Welcome to the channel, guys. I am Zach with Blades LLC, as you can see, and today we're going to go through my 2024 lawn care setup video, kind of what we rock and roll with. This is kind of a spur of the moment video, so this is really how our setup looks in real life. Nothing is staged. It's basically left the exact way that it would be during the day, so you can kind of see how we operate, kind of the things that we do, the tools that we use, the racks that we use in the trailer, all sorts of good stuff. Before we get too far into it, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you would, go down, click that like button, give us a good thumbs up. That helps us go a long ways. If you don't like the content, go ahead, click the thumbs down. It doesn't really bother me. It just lets me know what you guys like and what you don't like, so I greatly appreciate that. Leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions in regards to this. I read all the comments, so feel free to do that. Now let's get into today's video. We'll start up with the truck. All right, so the horse to this buggy, I guess you could say, we are running the Chevy. This is a 2014 Chevy 2500 HD. It is the crew cab long box truck. We run the Chevy trucks just because I've had a good track record with them. You guys run whatever you have a good track record with, I guess. I'm not going to argue about what the best brand is. Chevys are just what we choose to run. So on the front of the Chevy, we have a Hinneker plow mount. I run an 8-foot Hinneker straight blade snow plow for the winter. Just wanted to throw that in there. The reason why we don't run like cab over trucks is because I do like to have the option to run snow plows on the front of our work trucks. This truck has the 6-liter gas engine in it. Inside you will see I have a, well, we'll be able to see it better from the other side, but I have a 750 watt inverter that I wired in. I'll see if I can leave a link to that up above. There's a little card up on the top of the screen. I'll try to leave that in there for you guys so you can see that if you would like. That is for charging the steel battery powered equipment, which you can see on the floor on the other side over there, as well as the Hinneker plow controller there. While we're at the truck, we also got new hats made this year. MK Customs here in Princeton did those. Did a fantastic job. They also did, well, this one's not going to be very clean, but this is our hoodies for 2024. Kind of nice. Anyways, white sleeves get a little bit dirty. Don't know that I'd do that again, but I like to do something a little bit different every year for our merch. Kind of looks cool. In the back of the truck, you can come over here. I keep a measuring wheel for landscape jobs, a fire extinguisher under the seat for DOT purposes, this ice scraper, snow broom, whatever you want to call this. Yeah, anyways, might get snow in July, you just never know in the state of Minnesota. Channel lock toolkit. This has just about everything you need to get a repair done in the middle of the day. It's come in handy a few times. Alright, let's go into the truck bed. It's kind of a mess right now. We got some sticks from some jobs that we've picked up. I have a steel combi paddle broom in the bed for cleaning up after landscape jobs. This is just a random block of wood that I air nailed together, and it's actually come in really handy. I would do this all over again. It saves time in jacking up the trailer. It's just something consistent to have underneath there. I have an edger. This stuff is all supposed to be in the trailer, but it's not right now.
Trash bucket.
Gotta have a wheel chock in case you gotta drop the trailer. I think there's 2 more in the trailer. And then this is my baby right here. I've had this since I started my lawn care business. It's a Kong 50 quart rotomotor molded cooler, and inside we have one of my favorites, Pure Leaf Lemon. I got some Red Bulls in here, some other iced teas, some Great Value sports drinks. These are really good for the money, actually. And of course, last but not least, water. Drink right now because it's hot out. All right. While we're walking to the back of the trailer, I will fill you guys in. Our summer, this summer has been really nice up until this week. This week has been really hot, in the mid to upper 80s. It's gonna be 90 this weekend. But up until this point, it's been really comfortable. I would say mid 70s most days, probably. So really nice year, and wet, really wet. You guys, depending on where you're from, we've had a lot of flooding up here. So you guys have probably heard about that on national news. Not so much locally here because we are in a very sandy part of Minnesota. But down south where there's more rich dirt and clay, they have had a lot of flooding. So kind of crazy there. All right. All right, guys, I gotta briefly apologize. Yesterday when we were filming inside the trailer, the camera battery died, so I just figured I'd start over. We'll go in there right now. I do look a little bit different, so I think yesterday I was in my orange. Let's head on in there quick. All right, so real quick, inside the trailer, we're just gonna start in the back and we'll work our way to the front. So over here I have some homemade gas racks that I made just out of some scrap material. They're a little overkill. They're made with way thicker, heavier material than it needs to be. Up here we have our mixed fuel. Down here we have our straight fuel. On the back side over here we have our spool of trimmer line. It's all easy to get to right in the back of the trailer. This is the Echo line. It's really sharp. I love it. Absolutely love it. Over here we have our battery powered steel FSA 135R string trimmer. This is a really good unit if you're starting out, kind of want to dabble in the electric side of things. This is a really solid trimmer. We've been running this for 3 years. I have a Darwin's grip on it, and all of our trimmers are equipped with Echo speed feed heads. That's kind of what I've found to be the best trimmer head overall in my almost 10 years of doing this now. So here is the, what is this one? This is the KM91R. This is the FS91R. So this is the combi system. This runs pretty much any of the steel attachments pretty well. These units, I believe, are both 4 years old. I think this one is for sure. This one might be 3, but they get used plenty. They hold up really well. For all of you guys that don't think they hold up well, I'm telling you what, they're awesome trimmers. So right here is our Toro Spraymaster. Spreader wasn't in here yesterday when I was filming. We're gonna do a little extra stuff on the side. We have 3 machines in here. It's one of the nice things about having a 20-foot enclosed trailer. On the side of it, I keep this battery powered BGA 86 steel battery powered blower. It's an awesome little unit. It's got the AP300 batteries in it. Those are plenty enough for all this equipment. They do make a 500. They're pretty expensive. So Spraymaster Intermediate, we're going to be doing some fertilizer today. The Toro Grandstand 52, powered by a Kawasaki. This machine has like 964 hours on it. Still probably only halfway through its lifespan. Still original tires. The only things that we've changed on it have been the normal wear and tear stuff, like your fuel filter, your air filter, your oil filter, changing the oils. The knob on this did need to be replaced here. The throttle was kind of creeping back on me, so you want to be mowing at full power. Been a good machine. This is the Z-Master 5000 series. It's got a 60-inch deck on it. This is what we use on our little bit larger properties, and we use it for cleanups as well. This one has 462 hours on it, so not as many This one was bought, I believe, the year after the grandstand. So the grandstand is a 20 and this is a 21. And this machine, I'm not a huge fan of it. I kind of wish I would have went with an X Mark or something like that. I think they're built just a little bit better. I think they cut the deck, cuts a little bit nicer on those. So something to keep in mind. I definitely think they bag better too. So bagger's kind of been nothing but issues with this thing too. Up in the front here we have our fertilizer. I keep a little bit of fertilizer on hand in the trailer. We have our luggable loo, our porta potty down there. Someone had mentioned that probably doesn't get used a lot. You probably end up running to the gas station. Well, it actually probably gets used more than you think. Not to be gross or anything like that, but it is a nice little nifty thing to have on hand in the trailer. Up in the front I have 2 cabinets. This has all our, well, maybe I'll crack one of them open. I'm not sure. We got a bunch of miscellaneous odds and ends stuff for landscaping jobs in there. I have a first aid kit hung up in the front here if you want to show them that. Fire extinguisher on board. This stuff is all hung right inside the door, the side door here for easy access in case you need to get to it. Like right now it'd be easier to go through the side door to get to it than try to get through the whole trailer with all the stuff in it. I keep a battery charger in here. I have my fertilizer stakes and cards here. Funnel. I keep a broom and a dustpan in here. We'll pop this open. See what's in here. So yeah, just some extra straps, paper towels, face masks for cleanups, more paper towels, some spare fittings for sprayers and the steel tools. I'm not going to go through all this. Just some landscaping supplies, toilet paper, just some random tools, transmission fluid, oils. Probably already said that. This is a cover for the Spraymaster. And then down here I have the old Farm Boss steel chainsaw. I think that's a 170 down there. We just keep some chainsaws in here because we've had some storms, some tree branches come down. I'll get them out of the yard for the customer, obviously for a charge. Spare tires down on the floor under the fertilizer currently. In the ceilings here you'll see we have these little garage clips. This keeps all the rakes and brooms, that type of stuff up in the ceiling. Very rarely do any of these come down. I've had in a couple times we've had stuff fall out of the ceiling, but not really a whole lot. So that's pretty good. Most of the stuff actually rides on the wall fairly well here too. I haven't had anything really come off the wall. I keep some spare Walmart bags here in case you got to pick up dog poop. We really don't do that. I charge for it if we do it. It's in a contract. I keep my gorilla ladder here. I think this is a gorilla ladder. Yeah, it is. I don't use it a whole lot, so some of this stuff, you know, is just in here because emergencies sometimes happen. You know, got to get up and clean out a gutter for somebody or something like that. Trim trees, that type of deal. This is where I keep all my hand tools on the wall. I'm not going to really talk about that. That stuff is self-explanatory. This is our battery-powered steel hedge trimmer. This is the HSA 66. On the wall I have the combi power pole attachment here too. So you can get up in those hard to reach places. Some more manual hedge trimming tools. I have the Steel SGA 85 backpack sprayer. This takes the AP style batteries, and this is probably one of Steel's best battery powered tools, I would say. It pretty much will last all day on one battery. You can spray. We use this for our Roundup applications. I pretty much strictly keep this Roundup for spraying in rock beds and whatnot. The Spraymaster has a hand sprayer on it too, so if I got to spray like broadleaf weeds or something like that, I'll just take that out and manually hand spray it. So this is pretty much strictly for Roundup purposes. Well, I got an extra hoodie out here right now. Got this little manual hand seeder for patching up grass seed areas. Have 3 pairs of loppers on the wall. I don't know what you guys call them, but I call them loppers, pruners, for pruning trees and stuff. Got a bunch of hooks here just to kind of help strap things to the wall if need be. This is the pull saw for the combi system as well. It's a pretty nifty tool. It's leaking oil all over the place though. Bar oil. Well, I think that just about does it. Did I miss anything? I think it's pretty good. Alright guys, well, just wanted to throw together a quick little video showing you guys kind of our setup for this year. This is not all of our equipment. I have tons more of it, but this is kind of what we rock and roll with on the day today here at Blades. So if you would, go down and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to ask any questions. I think I might have mentioned that earlier. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you guys. And just a big thanks for staying with me if you watched till the end. So let me know if you did watch till the end down in the comments below. Alright guys, well, we got to get to work here for the day, so we'll see you guys on the next one.